So to make our coaster, you're going to be taking the yarn of your choice and the corresponding hook. I'm going to be using nylon yarn, and I'm going to be using a 4.5 millimeter hook. So we start off with making a magic circle. Take the tail, a long tail, wrap your yarn around, insert your hook, pull through, then yarn over and chain. We have our magic circle done. And now we are going to make 12 double crochet in this magic circle. To make the double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 of them, then yarn over and pull through 2. That's the first double crochet. We make the second, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, and then pull through 2. So we are going to repeat this 12 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. These are our 12 double crochet stitches. So we are going to close our circle. We take our tail and just pull it to fasten. And then we are going to go to the top of our first chain, and then we shall slip stitch. After slip stitching, we shall chain 3. To make the second row, this is going to count as our first chain. We are going to make 2 double crochet stitches in each of these spaces. So this is 1, and then the second one is the very first one. Then we go to the second chain space, we make again 2. And then we go to the third one, and then we make 2. We go to the next one and make 2. We continue like that until we've gone around the entire circle. This is how far I am. I've come to the end. Now I'm going to go to the top of this chain 3, which was my first stitch, and I'll slip stitch to close off the first row. Now at the end, I should be having a total of 24 stitches. So if we count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So we are going to chain 3 and begin our third row. For us to make the third row, we are going to be making 2 double crochets in one space and then followed by 1 double crochet in the next space. Let me just demonstrate that. So this is our chain. It's going to count as our first stitch. We make the second double crochet in that very space, and then the next space we are going to make 1 double crochet stitch, followed by 2 in the same space, and then 1 double crochet stitch. Then we make 2, that's 1, and in the same space we make the second one, and then we make 1. We keep going like that until we've gone around the entire row. So I've come to the end of the row, and by this time I should be having 36 stitches in total. So I'm going to slip stitch on top of the chain like I did in the beginning. And that's our row 3 done. We are going to our row 4, chain 3, and still we are going to begin with 2 stitches in this very first stitch. So this is the first one, we are going to do the second one, and then we are going to do 1 double crochet stitch in the next space, 1 double crochet stitch in the next one, and then we shall do 2 in the same space. So we do 2 in the same space, like this, 2 in the same space. Then in the next stitch we are doing 1 double crochet stitch, 1 double crochet stitch, then in the next one we do 2. So we do 1 here, do 1 there, and then we make 2 double crochet stitches. Again we do 1, 1, and then 2. So we keep going like that until we come to the end of our row. Once again, I've come to the end of the row, and by now you should have 48 stitches around. And we are just going to slip stitch and then begin working our border. So we are going to chain 1. This very stitch we are going to make 5 double crochet stitches. That's the first, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are going to skip this second stitch and then we slip stitch in the next one. And then we go to the next space and we make 5 double crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We skip the next one, slip stitch in the next, like that, and then in the next one we make 5. So we keep doing that until we've gone round the entire circle. So we've come to the end of our row, and we are going to make our last 5 stitch. We are going to make our last set of 5 crochet stitches. 1, and we are just going to go in our last stitch here. Remember, you skip and then the last one, and then we slip stitch, and then we are going to fasten off our work and turn our yarn and cut our yarn. So the next step is going to be to weave in our ends. So we are going to take this tail and get a tapestry needle and pass it through several times, and then we shall take this also and weave it inside there such that it's not seen, and our work is done. There you have it, a very easy coaster.